Hi all, welcome again. This is Elim Kiganjane. We are in the topic of relation, and today we are going to dive into graph of relations. If you want to refer back to previous content we have already shared, over there you are going to see that actually we represented the relation as a set using pictorial diagrams. So today we are going to have another way of how a relation can be presented, and that is a graphical presentation. So in this area, we are going to see number of areas. We are going to see linear equality equations. We are going to see inequality relations, quadratic relation, and cubic relation. So we cannot cover all these parts actually here in this short video. So today's focus is going to be on linear equality relation. A linear equality relation R can be represented graphically by taking each pair x, y is a point in the xy plane. If the relation R has an infinite number of elements or pairs, so we are going to tabulate a few values. We are going to use table of values. Table of values will give us actually the ordered pairs, which will help us to draw the graph of a given relation. And also remember that in this case, the domain and range of the relation can also be obtained actually from the graph. So how do you draw the graph? Let us go now to examples. So mind you, this is linear equality. The moment you see equal sign, that is what we call actually equality. So the essence behind equality is you'll be having actually linear equations with equal sign, dear students. So as we started, how do we draw the graph of this function here? What you're going to do, you're going to use table values. So you'll be having actually x and y. So with x, you can start maybe from -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, then 3. So to get the value of y, you just multiply here. We were given actually that y equals to 2x. So you'll be multiplying, we have a -6, -4, -2, 0, 2, 4, 6. So by using these values, you are now in position actually to draw the graph of this relation. By using these ordered pairs, you are going to be able to draw the graph of this function. So you can take actually xy plane like that. Then you're going to press actually values. In this aspect, you will be having now values +1, so you'll be having actually +1, +2, +3, and so forth. So this is y-axis and this is x-axis. Then we have a -1, -2, -3. I can scale them actually. When we come to y, we're having 2, 4, 6. You have -2, -4, -6. It continues like that. So we're having only sampled values. You have -3, -6, -3, -6, -3, -6, dear students. We'll be having a point there, -3, -6, -2, -4, -1, -2, 0, 0, then 1, 2, 2, 4, and 3, 6. Then you're going to take a ruler. You are going to combine actually all these points, dear students, because it's going to be a bit free sketch, so the graph might not look very smooth graph, but basically this is how we are sketching actually the graph. So this is the graph of y equals to 2x, dear students. So with this graph, you can still determine domain and range. So what is domain, dear students? Domain is going to be a set of all real numbers. So it is x such that x is all real numbers. And also coming to range of R. Range of R will be all y values such that y is a member of all real numbers, dear students. Going to second example, draw the graph of the following relation stating its domain and range. So you have y equals to 2x plus 3. You're going to do the same. So you're going to introduce table of values where you have x and y. With table of values, I'll be starting with -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to plug actually these values from this given equation here. So we'll be having -3, -6 plus 3 will be -3, -4 plus 3 will be having -1, -1 put there, it is +1, 0 will be having 3, 1 will be 5, 2 will be 7, and if you put 3, you're going to have 9, dear students. So with the table of values we have now, we are going to sketch now a graph. So we're taking shape here, xy plane. So this is our xy plane. We'll be having actually x, y axis, and x axis. So you can just sampleize having x +1, +2, +3, and so forth. -1, -2, -3, -4. Then x, y values, you can start with 3, 6, 9, -3, -6, -9. So from these our values we obtained here from the table of values. So we have a -3, -3, -3, there it is, -3, -3, then -2, -1, going to be somewhere there. Then we have a -1, -1, be somewhere there. Then you'll be having 0, 3, there it is, 1,5, there it is, 2,7, there it is, 3,9. Yeah, so you be just taking a ruler, you combine these points with the ruler. Now we will combine these points, and from here you can see that actually, yeah, so this is a graph of y equals to 2x plus 3, dear students. So any linear equality domain is going to be all real numbers, and also range is going to be all real numbers. So domain of R will be xc, such that xc is a member of all real numbers, and range of R will be y, such that y is a member of all real numbers. Yeah, so we have seen the equality relation, and the coming video will be seeing actually inequalities, linear inequalities, and other relations actually outlined here. So we are done with linear equality. Later on, we're going to see inequality relation, and eventually quadratic and cubic relation, dear students. So until next time, this is Elim Kikanjani. See you in the next video. Peace.